To say that straight men are heterosexual is only to say that they engage in sex with women, all or almost all of which pertains to love. Most straight men reserve exclusively for other men. The people whom they admire, respect, adore, revere, honor, whom they imitate, idolize, and form profound attachments to, whom they are willing to teach, and from whom they are willing to learn, and whose respect, admiration, recognition, honor, reverence, and love they desire, those are overwhelmingly other men. Heterosexual male culture is homoerotic. It is man-loving.
You know what? We did read that once, right? We read that once. Let's see. It says Meg gotta keep her beef with Tory and Tory alone. We not canceling Drake no matter what. You're the stallion. He's the GOAT. Stop playing. So DJ Academic said this about wanting to be on Drake's GOAT nuts. This is unbelievable. So she went, and you know what? We covered this on this platform before. Maybe we needed to cover it again. But I actually bought that book because of this passage, and I was reading the book, and it's very deep. Well, it's like a series of essays and poems, feminist essays and poems. It's an interesting book, but this part right here was really deep because it speaks to how men love men. As you see, the people whom they admire, respect, adore, revere, honor, whom they imitate, idolize, and form profound attachments to, whom they are willing to teach and from whom they are willing to learn, and whose respect, admiration, recognition, honor, reverence, and love they desire. Those are overwhelmingly other men. And so this is what I'm saying. And you know, there's an overlap here that we can talk about in the trans community, because we know that trans have an advantage because they are biologically male and they have a male brain and they understand the driving forces and factors of other males. And so they have decided that now they've encroached, and now there are many of them who are in competition with you for these men, and they needed to be able to get the aesthetic of womanness so that they can travel under the radar and be able to go after the men that they so desire, right? And so, look, men have created societies in which they are very man-loving. I put up a video on the other page. Go check that out, where we talk about how men are homosocial. Just search for the word Tonya TKO and the word homosocial. I did an entire video about it, which is also profound. So, yeah, so here we are. Here we are. Who can combat what she's saying? Who can combat that men love other men in a way that they do not love women? They like the feel of the anatomy of going up inside of the portal to life. They love siphoning from your energy and the creativity and the essence of your womb. They love that. They love having you be able to slave away and create children for them. You know, the thing about it is men conquering other men, that they so despise women being on the receiving end of men, that they also despise men who are on the receiving end of men. They would have more respect for the male giver than the male recipient, right? Listen to what it is that I'm saying. So much so that they despise themselves, that they despise anyone who would accept them into their body, because they know at the end of the day that there's an inherent decreased value that they see in themselves. This is why they feel that if a man is able to conquer you sexually, that your worth also decreases, male or female. Notice that a woman can roll around with 1,000,000 different women and her worth never goes down. Let one or two men touch you and then all of a sudden, you every dirty word in the book. That don't sound like self-love to me.
Be a part of the live show with thousands of other viewers. Go to TonyaTKO.com/text and join the text notification squad and get a text whenever I go live. Support the show and yourself, and I'll see you on the next live broadcast.